So, I've read this book to all the seniors on both varsity teams for the past 2 years, and I'm not going to let the plague stop me from reading this to you. The reason I wanted to read this was because when I was in high school, a very influential teacher read this to our class, and it stuck with me through my whole adulthood, even now that I'm 537 years old. But I'm just hoping by reading this to you, you take all the lessons in this book with you everywhere you go, and somehow a small little piece of me ends up with you as you grow up. So, Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy or the girl who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there, in the wide open air. Out there things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights, you'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and then chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right 3/4, or maybe not quite, or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggle roads at a breathtaking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place. The waiting place. For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for a wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of guy or girl. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done, there are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixie or Bray, or Mordecai Ally Van Aylin O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. And the last thing I want to say is, I know for most of you this may be the last time you see me or the last time you speak to me, and that's okay. I won't really be hurt, but you know, you have your own life to live. So I'm just going to leave you with these 4 lessons I've learned so far. So lesson number 1, sometimes life it's not fair. Life doesn't care if you're the hardest worker in the room. It doesn't care if you're the smartest, the most athletic, the best looking, or if you even feel like you deserve it. Sometimes things just don't work out the way you think it will, and it may seem like it's not fair. You think, I'm a good person, I work hard, why isn't this working out for me? Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter. So you have to make do with what you have, and you have to, make do with what you're given and just make it work. And you keep looking for other opportunities. Just because life isn't fair doesn't mean you have to stop working towards your dreams. Opportunities come at different times for every individual in the world, and you always have to be prepared for it. Lesson number 2. Success is 10% ability and 90% effort. At some point, you're going to realize that either you're really, really smart, or you have some sort of talent that most people don't have. However, if you look at how many people there are in the world, there are a lot that are smarter than you and are more talented than you are. And I'm not saying this to make you feel bad about yourself or to discourage you, but to help you understand that when it comes to success, talent is only part of the equation. You need a strong work ethic in order to do well in life. And you can be the best person in the room, but if you're lazy and you don't work at what you're good at, you won't stand out from those around you. We're so used to a society where we get immediate gratification. We have things like Amazon Prime. I can get whatever I want in 2 days. Games at a click of a button. Answers from Google that take seconds. And we have so much of it that sometimes we forget the process of getting results. In school and in the workplace, we have to constantly work at things to become successful. It may take days, weeks, months, even years. But when we look back at what we've accomplished and we look back at all the struggles we had and what we overcame, all that hardship and all that work will have amazing results. And all that hardship and all that work will make us better people. So, it doesn't matter how talented you are and how good you are. If you're not willing to put in the effort, it doesn't mean much. And your final lesson, lesson number 4. Choose to be happy. The best piece of advice my mother ever gave me was to choose to be happy. And at the time, I didn't really I didn't really get it because I thought, well, if I'm sad, shouldn't I be allowed to be sad? But like every other thing my mom said, I soon realized that she was right. And please don't find my mother and tell her that I told you that she was right. And there's going to be a time when the people who you thought were your friends are actually not helping you grow anymore as a person. That's okay. You're going to encounter decisions that you have to make that aren't necessarily this is wrong and this is right. It's you have to decide what's right for you. Always choose the things and choose the people that will help you grow in a positive way. If something or someone is holding you back from that growth and that happiness, it's okay to let them or to let it go. And yes, it's sad. Yes, it's going to make you feel bad that you have to let some people go, or you have to let some places go, or you have to let some situations go. But you have to choose what is right for you. And that's what my mom meant. Choose the things that will make you happy and that will make you a better person, even if it's new and even if it's terrifying, because more often than not, it's worth it. And sometimes your mom is right about things. And that's it. That's all I have left to say to you guys. And good luck. Good luck with everything you do. Because I know if you take all the things that Coach T and Coach Beth and Coach Sarah or any of us have taught you, the lessons we've shown you, the skills we've given to you, and even the very heart and soul of this program, I have no doubt that you will change the world in a positive way. And I have no doubt that somewhere, one of our nagging voices is going to help guide you in the right direction. So, will I miss you guys? Yeah, I don't want to admit it, but I will miss you. But will I ever worry about you? No. Because you got everything you need, and you got everything in here and in here to make the world a good place and to make your life amazing. So, till next time I see you, or even if I won't, bye.
Hey class of 2020, it's Coach T out here. If you could take anything away from my words, it'd be these three things. Number 1, invest in yourself. Number 2, live fearlessly. Number 3, always find peace in everything that you do. Fight on, rebels!
My seniors, class of 2020. Every year, Coach Fawcett meets all the places we will go to our seniors. And every year I get to watch the seniors as they realize exactly what it is they've accomplished. But they also realize in that moment that it's over. And a lot of tears are shed, hugs are given. But one thing I always remember is how proud I feel in that moment. Realizing that you've done it, you've finished, and one milestone has been accomplished. And my favorite part is one of the places you've gone is with us. And although you don't stay with us forever, we get to watch all of the places that you will go. And although I don't get to watch your reactions as she reads that story to you, just know that I am so proud of you all. And I'm just going to leave with this one message before I start crying. And I'm going to read it because it's taken me a lot of times to film this. So, in life, it will be a lot like our team room talks. Remember, each big moment in your life is much like a game. And those team talks we had, you get to have with either yourself, your family, your husband or wife, or kids, or however family may look to you in the future. It is in those big moments of your life, which are much like games in volleyball, you can either be disappointed in your actions or celebrate your accomplishments. But the biggest lesson is that in life, never forget to keep progressing. Much like practice, you can continue to build yourself for the game, or the big moments of your life. Just remember, your volleyball family and your coaches will always be around to watch you grow, fail, succeed, and win. But instead of it being a volleyball game, it's in life. So congratulations to you all. Never forget where you came from. And today you get to begin your own legacy. Thank you for leaving one with the A.D. Miller volleyball team. We love you, we miss you, and we're going to wish you all the luck in the future.